What are you getting for your money?
For the money?
For the money you paid, what kind of a player are you getting?
I think that we signed a very good player. You know, you have heard him with a very good mentality. He's a target man. He's a good header. Shoot well with both feet. And you know the player is top scorer in the Champions League. He's a good player, and the most important thing I always say is the mentality. He's a good professional. And when you talk about how many goals, he say, I want to work hard for my team. It's the most important thing.
You see more signings in this transfer window?
I don't know. It depends on the team, on the money, the players. If you find good players, then perhaps. But in this moment, the only thing that I have in my head is the next game.
Can you reassure Liverpool fans that the arrival of Morientes doesn't mean perhaps the departure of Steven Gerrard?
Oh, sure. I say many times, we don't want to sell Gerrard. Simple.
How pleased are you that he's here, and how long have you been looking at Morientes and thinking, I want to buy this player?
Okay, we start to talk about Morientes perhaps when Michael Owen decided to go, and we knew that he said to Camacho before he wants to stay there, but after, when Camacho has gone, then he knows that he will not play a lot of games. And we talk with Real Madrid, we talk with the agent, and always the agent said to me that he wants to come here, and now I am very happy with the situation, and I am sure that when he was fit, he will play very well for us.
He's scored a lot of goals. He's only 28 years old. Is £6.3 million a good price for that sort of talent?
I think so. I think so, because when you decide to sign Morientes, you have seen the market, you have seen the names of another strikers, and they are very, very expensive. Then with Morientes, we have a top scorer, a good professional, and a good price.
And as a Premiership player, is there much difference between being a Premiership striker and a striker in the Premier League?
Yeah, but in terms of the qualities that he has, he's a good header, and he can play in back and keep the ball. Then for the English league, I think he's a good player.
We keep talking about the number of Spaniards here at Liverpool. Does it help players like Fernando settle in more quickly?
Yeah, sure. The most part of them talk English, and I think that they try always to mix with the other players, and it's very, very important. And for him, I'm sure the other day I said to Carra, talk with him. If you understand Carra, you understand everyone. And he tries.
You said it's about money in respect of signing other players. Are you looking at other players? I know you've talked about a goalkeeper, you've talked about other players. Do you think there's a likelihood of bringing some?
No, in this moment we are not. Always we are looking for players, but in this moment the priority is to play as well as possible against Manu, and after we will see the players, but we are not looking desperately, you say. We are not looking a lot of players, no. We only are preparing the next game, and after we will see.
And I don't want to make you angry, but there has been some suggestion that Morientes coming here means that somewhere down the line Steven Gerrard might go to Real Madrid, or they might have an advantage.
I am not angry. I said many times, we don't want to sell Gerrard. Sometimes people talk, but really we don't want to sell the player. And I talk with Gerrard, and he knows our idea.
It's a big signing on a big week, because Manchester United is a big game. What are your thoughts with Fernando Morientes and playing against Manchester United?
Okay, the question is, when you sign a player as Fernando, you know that you have a very, very important player. Then for us, for the team, for the supporters, you know, the journalists that are here, then you know it's important. And in terms of the confidence, and the other thing is, you can play different now with another different player. Then we sign Morientes for games like tomorrow. Then it's a massive game for us, and we know that he can play well.
I'm not going to ask you your team because you wouldn't tell me, but will he start? Will he start on the bench? Have you
It's a possibility. Now I need to talk with him because he say that okay, he's not training or he's not playing a lot of games, but he has trained twice, and I need to talk with him. And he said that he is fit. We can use you.
And is part of that decision his mentality, because he knows how to play in big games of football, doesn't he?
Yeah. When you decide to use one player, normally you think about the opponent. In this case, is a very good team, and he has the right mentality for these games.